Well, good evening, Black Mountain Middle School. We are so excited to have you here with us for back to school night. We still have a couple minutes. We're not going to begin just yet. We're going to start right at 6 o'clock. But I wanted to welcome you in, and we're so glad you're here with us tonight. Again, welcome, Black Mountain families. We will be beginning our presentation in just a couple minutes. Please make sure when you are logging on for later presentations for the teachers through Canvas that you're using your students' login information. That'll allow you to have access to their Zoom. So please make sure you're using the student login. We'll begin very soon. It's so great to see so many of you join us. We have just about one more minute and then we'll begin. We hope that the beginning of the school year has been a good one for everyone so far. We appreciate all of your support. Families, welcome to the 2020-2021 Black Mountain Middle School Back to School Night. We are so honored that you have joined us for this very important event tonight. You know, and getting ready for tonight, I was thinking of my boys. I have a fourth grader and a sophomore, both in schools in Poway, and watching them do their virtual learning. I'm so proud of them and their efforts. And I thought of our Black Mountain students, and they're just doing such a wonderful job, and we're so proud of the efforts of our students. We are so appreciative of the efforts our teachers have made and our staff has made preparing for this school year, and also for the grace and support of our families. It warms my heart to be part of such a special community, and we thank you for all being here tonight. I know we all wish that we could be together in person, but I'm confident we're going to have a great night for both our families and our staff. Our school's mission is to provide a safe environment and inspire responsibility, respect, hard work, and kindness to prepare Raiders to succeed in our global society. This mission statement was created by our community, and it's something that relates to everything that we do day in and day out. And tonight is no different, and we're so happy to have you a part of this event. At this time, I'd like to welcome Miss Joanne Cooper, who is going to lead our school with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I invite you to stand or pause in place for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Ms. Cooper. We really appreciate that. Our home field advantage is something that you'll hear a lot about at Black Mountain Middle School. The home field advantage is when each and every Raider feels part of our community and they feel safe, where they are supported, they're empowered, and they're united. The home field advantage is for our students, but it's also for you, our families, and our staff. And it takes many people to create the home field advantage here at Black Mountain Middle School. Whether we are in the virtual world of instruction or on our campus, it's important that we support the social and emotional needs of our community. One way we do this is through our Mindful Minute. Each day starts off with a Mindful Minute. Tonight, we like to do a Mindful Minute together. Each day, we give students a suggestion of something that they can think about during their Mindful Minute if they want to. They also have the option of taking their Mindful Minute however that they'd like. Tonight, our Mindful Minute, I'd like to encourage you to think about how can you as a family help provide the home field advantage here at Black Mountain Middle School. We'll have a quiet minute. 3, 2, 1, begin. Thank you. I love our Mindful Minute. It gives me a chance to be calm and collect myself for a moment and think about what my intentions for the day are. And I really treasure these minutes that we have together. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce you to our administration team. We have our 2 assistant principals. Miss Joanne Cooper works with students with the last name starting with A through L. And we also have Mr. Ryan Keller, who works with students with the last names of M through Z. Right now, Mr. Keller is going to lead our community with some information about our homeroom. Let's get Mr. Keller to join us here. I will get it to you, Mr. Keller. Here we go.
Hello, Mr. Corso, and hello, everyone. It's great to be here. And as Mr. Corso said, we have some fantastic staff members and fantastic family members in our Black Mountain community. One of the great things we have in our school is so many wonderful academic programs, so many great elective programs and support programs. And one of those support programs that all of our students participate in is Homeroom. So 4 days a week, students participate in a homeroom. And homeroom is really designed to meet some of those needs that might not be always easily met in some of those academic classes, where students can connect and belong, where students can set goals and engage in social emotional learning. So you can see here that we're really all about belonging here in Black Mountain Middle School, and we want to find a place where students can get announcements, find places where they can connect, like clubs and spirit days, develop really strong connections with themselves and their teachers, make positive plans for the future, and really help one another grow and thrive. And that's one of our big themes for Homeroom is growth and progress and all those great things. So as we look a little bit more deeply, your students attend Homeroom on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, first thing in the morning right now during our virtual learning. So Mondays is the only days we don't have our Homeroom class. That's because we have our late start schedule. When we return to campus, it might look a little different, and we're still working on those plans. But rest assured that Homeroom will continue, and we can plan to continue focusing on all of those efforts for social emotional learning, for connections, and for growth. Many of your students have their 4th or 5th period teacher as their homeroom teacher. Some do not, depending on their schedule or class sizes and things like that. So sometimes it gets a little bit of a variety, and sometimes there's a connection that's already there. And we've been working already on different connection activities, different games, different lessons, reflection activities. So when you have a chance, be sure to ask your child what they're learning in a homeroom, what they're doing in a homeroom, and maybe a little bit more about their experience here at Black Mountain. We also are focusing on organizational strategies, study skills lessons throughout the year, as well as some goal setting, some reflection. This is really a time where students can have some time to reflect, have some time to focus on some of their personal goals and personal and social emotional growth, and where we can really make sure that all of our Black Mountain Middle School students feel supported and develop those really important core values that we believe in here at Black Mountain. Next up, I am privileged to bring back to our presentation Ms. Cooper. She's going to tell us a little bit about our school counselors.
Good evening again. It is my sincere pleasure to introduce to you Black Mountain's 3 wonderful counselors. Mrs. Taylor works with students whose last names begin with the letters A through HO, and she also works with our GATE program. Mr. Leitner works with students whose last names begin with the letters HU through ME, and Mr. Schaefer, who works with students whose last names begin with M through Z, MI through Z, and our AVID program. Although they're all currently working remotely, they check their emails throughout the day, and they will get back to you to set up a Zoom chat or a phone call. Their contact information is available on their counseling Canvas page or via the counseling link on our school website. On their Canvas page and counseling link, you'll also find current and previous editions of their Counselors Corners newsletter and information on parent university events, which are held on several occasions throughout our school year. They involve guest speakers on topics such as overcoming anxiety, preparing for high school and college, social media, and get ready. Our first parent university is going to be on October 20th at 6 p.m. It's on Zoom, and it covers cyber safety.
Thank you, Miss Cooper. We appreciate you helping us with introducing our counselors. This year, we have something that's special and new for Black Mountain. We'd like to introduce the Black Mountain Middle School Playbook. It is available on our website right now, and it's a great way for you to find out more about our school. So it is a publication that's an online publication. It's a living document, and we know that as we grow as a school, so will our playbook. So we're excited to share that with you this year. Black Mountain Middle School has a strong presence on social media. We have a Twitter and Instagram feed at BMMS_Raiders, where we post information each week and almost daily. We also have a strong presence, as you see here on YouTube. And if you just search Black Mountain Middle School, you should be able to find our page. We appreciate all of our subscribers out there for YouTube. And tonight's presentation is being recorded and can be viewed at a later time via our YouTube page. On Sundays, I'm excited to share information with you. All messages that I send on Sundays are also posted on our school website. So if you miss part of if you can't find that message in your email, you can go back to our website and you can find previously posted messages. We are so excited to partner with you and our families. It takes a lot to provide a wonderful first-class education for our learners, and we depend upon these relationships, especially with our Education Foundation and our PTSA. And it's my pleasure tonight to introduce you to both of those organizations. Right now, we are going to have Mrs. Diana Godbold, who is our president of our PTSA, and she's going to speak to us now. Diana.
Good evening, Raider families. I'm Diana Godbold, your Black Mountain PTSA president. Welcome to BMMS Back to School Night 2020. Clearly, this year seems to be the year for change and adapting. PTSA has had to adapt and modify how we represent, connect, and support Black Mountain families, teachers, and staff. As a 6th grade and 10th grade parent and a PUSD employee, I can tell you, I feel your pain, but I can also tell you we're going to get through this. As PTSA president, I'm going to ask you to do 3 things. The first is to please consider signing yourself and your Black Mountain student up to be a BMMS PTSA member. You can find a link to the website, to our PTSA website on the Black Mountain homepage. Once on our site, just click on the membership button and follow the prompts through our system called Totem. Quickly, I'd like to tell you why your membership is important. California and the National PTA work really hard to make sure the public education system has a voice in state and federal government. I can't think of a more crucial time than now to make sure all those in education have a voice, from parents to administration to teachers, staff, and of course, students. Please help our PTSA reach our goal of 300 members. The second thing is all current Black Mountain parents are welcome to join our private Black Mountain parent group on Facebook. Many parents have found this group helpful in finding answers to many questions and in staying connected with other parents. The third thing is please make sure to support our Black Mountain Education Foundation. We are 2 separate parent groups supporting our school in different ways. The work they do is just as important to Black Mountain Middle School. Finally, if and when we can return to school safely, we may ask our families to help support PTSA in other ways. Until then, look for information on our upcoming PTSA meetings. All are virtual for right now. Thank you for your time, and I know you'll enjoy meeting all our amazing Black Mountain teachers. Thank you, Mr. Corso, Ms. Cooper, and Mr. Keller.
Well, thank you, Diana. We appreciate having you here so much. And Diana has been an employee at Black Mountain for many years, and she's now working at Mount Carmel. We miss her here on our campus, but we appreciate her dedication to this really important parent group. And it's really a parent, it's a student, and a staff group that really supports that national voice for our students. So thank you, Diana.
Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Lucien DuPont, and he is our president of our Education Foundation at Black Mountain Middle School, and he has prepared a video for us to watch, to listen, and learn more about our foundation.
Hi, I'm Lucien DuPont. I'm the incoming president of the Education Foundation of Black Mountain Middle School, which you've probably seen the acronym around. BMMS. It's my 2nd year here. I have a daughter in grade 7, and so far she's enjoying virtual classes, so thanks to all the teachers for doing that. Basically, the foundation at Black Mountain Middle School raises money, and we do 2 fundraising events. Our Direct Ask campaign in the fall, which is happening right now. You've probably seen a flyer on it. And the Fall Fest. And, you know, due to everything that's going on, we're not quite sure what we're going to do around the Fall Fest. We're still talking about that. But for those fundraising events that we've had in the past, we've always had a very specific goal in mind. This year being very different, we don't have a goal yet. We're working with Mr. Corso and all the teachers to understand what they need. But we really want to try and raise as much money as we can in the Direct Ask campaign. So, bottom line, give when you can. And now I'm going to turn it back over to Mr. Corso, who's going to walk you through our text to donate functionality that we have. It's pretty easy to do, pretty quick. So thanks for listening. Stay healthy, and thank you.
Well, thank you, Mr. DuPont. We appreciate your dedication to our school and our foundation. And so, as Mr. DuPont mentioned, we have a text to donate campaign. Our direct ask is a donation of $150, but please understand any donation will go a long way to going back directly into classrooms and helping support students and instruction at Black Mountain Middle School. I urge you to take a moment right now to take out your cell phones and text the word Raiders to 858-609-8666. That's 858-609-8666. 8666. And in the texting block, just type in the word Raiders and send. That will give you a link of how to donate to our Education Foundation and help support Black Mountain Middle School. We're looking at enrichment programs. We're looking at supporting teacher needs for virtual instruction and when we get back on campus. Our foundation does such great work in supporting this. So please take a moment right now, and I'm going to give you a second to do that. I'm going to pause by playing a short video that outlines our Education Foundation and our PTSA here at Black Mountain Middle School. Welcome to Black Mountain Middle School. The education of each and every Raider at our school depends upon the support of many adults. The Education Foundation at Black Mountain Middle School and the PTSA both play pivotal roles in this education. But there are some differences between the two organizations.
The PTSA stands for Parents, Teachers, and Students Association. Our focus is to promote volunteerism at Black Mountain Middle School and in our community. Some of the programs that we support are Raiders Reminders, end of school year activities for each grade level, reflections, fall basket, parent university, and more. By becoming a member of the BMMS PTSA, you're advocating for tax dollars to go to public schools, just like Black Mountain Middle School.
I like the ball cart because when I forget a ball and I want to play, like, say, football with my friends, and I don't have one, I can just go to the ball cart, trade my ID in for a ball, and go and play with my friends.
It feels like every year there's more and more cuts to our school's budget. The Education Foundation at Black Mountain Middle School helps supplement those funding gaps by providing tools and learning resources and funding projects that otherwise wouldn't be possible. Last year, the foundation supported the Renaissance Fair, awarded 9 mini grants to teachers to support special projects for their classes, and made a large contribution to help transform our quad from this to this.
We like the quad because we get to sit at lunch with our friends in the shade and we don't have to be in the mud or dirt while we're eating.
The Black Mountain Middle School Foundation helps to fund the Playwrights Project, which is a program that I bring into my classroom at the end of the school year. It is an opportunity for students to be able to apply all of the learning from the year and create something that they're proud of and that we can celebrate. It's just a wonderful way to make learning come alive.
Parents can directly impact the quality of our facilities and educational opportunities. We are building an innovation lab that will host our STEAM elective and after-school programs that are focused on STEAM. We are also creating a collaborative space with flexible seating and whiteboard tables perfect for team collaboration and innovation. Your generosity of time and donations supporting our foundation and PTSA will have far-reaching results. Please consider joining the PTSA, volunteering at our school, and making a direct donation to the Education Foundation. Thank you.
Thank you!
Yeah, I have to tell you, I get a little emotional watching that. You know, we all can't wait for going back to normal and seeing our students on our campus. We're excited for that, and we're working hard to make that a reality as soon as possible. But it also needs to be as safe as possible. When we come back, we want to stay back, and so we're going to work and take the time to make sure that when we do come back, we're going to be able to stay back and be safe for all of our people in our community. We are so excited this year to be involved in our Social Justice Committee. We're going to meet next Tuesday, September 22nd at 6 p.m. It's going to be Zoom. And if you want to be a part of that, you need to sign up through this Google form. And those people who sign up in the Google form will be sent the information for the Zoom link. We are dedicated to promoting inclusion and equity and justice within our community. And we are so excited to start this work with the Social Justice Committee. The committee will be made up of parents, and students and staff and community members, anyone willing to promote inclusion in our community. And so we're excited for that work, and we're going to meet next week. So there'll be an invitation coming soon if you have entered into the Google document. Last year, we started Coffee with the Principal via Zoom. And I have to tell you, I want to keep Coffee with the Principal via Zoom because we never had that many people show up. It's really been a great chance for people to come and share their experiences, their concerns, and their ideas. I love Coffee with the Principal. And so our Coffee with the Principal will be coming up soon, October 13th. It'll be at 8:15 a.m. in the morning. And it will be via Zoom. And so I'll share more information about Coffee with the Principal in my Sunday communications. Well, we're getting ready to go into classrooms, and we're excited for that. Our teachers have prepared their presentations for you. Our first presentation will start at 6:35. And so we're right on track. We want to give you time to be able to log in through the Canvas page. When you log in, some teachers' presentations will be pre-recorded, and some teacher presentations will be live Zooms. We hope you enjoy tonight. We appreciate your partnership so much. We miss you and your students on our campus, and I'm confident that we'll be back soon, and we can't wait to see you. So thank you again so much from the bottom of our hearts. It's great having you here. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy.